Identifying a belt noise problem is pretty simple, but there are mixed messages about the proper way to address it. In this segment, we're going to talk about what works and what doesn't work when it comes to solving belt noise issues. Many technicians rely on quick fix products like belt dressing, soap, brake fluid, silicone spray, or brake cleaner when addressing belt noise. These products are not the solution. They may mask the problem temporarily, but the belt noise will return, sometimes worse than before. Belt dressing, in fact, should never be used because it damages the belt. In addition, the dirt and grit that sticky belt dressing attracts accelerates pulley wear, so the quick fix options are out. The next step, even the most experienced technicians will take, is installing a new belt to fix the problem. But that is only half the solution. Belt noise is a sign that there is a problem somewhere else in the accessory belt drive system. And until that problem is identified and solved, even a new belt is only a temporary fix. If that noise is not the belt's fault, then what's causing it? Here are two common culprits for belt noise and what can be done to fix them. A squealing belt at engine startup or acceleration indicates a loss of traction or friction with one or more of the pulleys. Just like tires on the road, drive belts rely on friction to transmit power. Squealing tires are never thought of as a tire problem, but as a traction problem. Likewise, a belt squeals because traction has been lost temporarily between the belt and the pulley. Not enough force between the belt and the pulley is generally caused by a worn automatic tensioner. It also can be caused by a belt that is stretched or is too long, which indicates the belt is at or near the end of its life. Additionally, anything that lowers the friction between the belt and the pulley can create noise. That includes pulleys contaminated with antifreeze, engine oil, power steering fluid, brake fluid, belt dressing, rust, dirt, or any of the quick fixes that act as a lubricant. It also includes belt wear or glazing of the belt ribs. In addition to noise, however, loss of tension generates heat, which is bad news for belts, pulleys, and component bearings, since it leads to premature failure of these expensive components. Belt slip can also cause false trouble codes by sensors near the accessory belt drive system. We'll talk more about that in another section, but the key point is this: if your belt squeals, even momentarily, replacing the belt will not fix the loss of tension in the system. The tensioner should always be the first component inspected and replaced if needed. The same applies to system contamination. Look for signs of fluid contamination and repair the leak, then inspect and clean all the pulleys of any oils or residue before installing a new belt. A chirping belt generally indicates an alignment problem between the component pulleys and the idlers in the system. Like tires, a serpentine belt needs to run in a straight line. Get them going in a different direction, and they're going to make noise. Serpentine belts are designed to flex around pulleys and idlers in the direction of rotation. They are not designed to flex sideways. Pulleys or idlers that are skewed or out of alignment by as little as 1 degree can create belt chirp as the belt ribs slide down one side of the pulley grooves rather than mate with both sides at the same time. Here again, installing a new belt will temporarily fix the problem, but the noise will return quickly. Here's why. Many serpentine belts installed by professional technicians are constructed with special fibers in the belt ribs and the undercord. These fibers help the belt run quietly in pulley grooves, even in misaligned pulleys. As these fibers wear, however, the belt becomes more aggressive as more rubber material contacts the pulley grooves. If the pulley grooves are not in proper alignment with the belt ribs, they can chirp as the belt ribs slide down one side of the groove. These fibers can be worn away in as little as 3,000 miles, and the chirp will return, along with your customer. So avoid a customer comeback and fix the alignment problem first. Here are some additional points to remember. A new belt installed on a misaligned system will wear unevenly and create more noise issues even if the alignment problem is later corrected. Also, 1 degree of misalignment creates 30 degrees of additional heat for the system, which can be a contributing factor in premature belt and bearing failure. Therefore, fix the alignment problem first and then install a new belt.